And for 6 years, Chad Platt's family has been fighting to clear his name. In 2016, a SWAT team raided his home in Salt Lake City. He was accused of downloading child pornography. 3 days later, the former prosecutor with the Salt Lake District Attorney's Office committed suicide. Today, the family feels vindicated. For every crime, there's a story in The Truth Matters. Here's ABC4's Marcos Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
The family wanted to see the official record behind the allegations that Chad Platt was downloading child pornography. It wasn't an easy thing to do, but a judge's recent ruling put an end to their 6-year journey for justice.
We all have an obligation, and his case was about that obligation, and it was about that role that we all play.
That was Chad Platt 9 years ago. He was a prosecutor in the Salt Lake District Attorney's Office. But on a Friday in May 2016, his life was turned upside down by a knock on the door. An ICAC police SWAT team had a search warrant for his home. Authorities suspected him of downloading child pornography. Neighbors watched the events unfold.
When we got up, there were lots of unmarked vehicles and a big white motorhome.
The information came back to that residence where we executed the warrant. That contained graphic child pornography, images of child pornography. So we know there were children at risk.
These are never-before-seen pictures from that May 2016 raid by the state's ICAC team. They took his computers and other devices. They rummaged through his bedroom and even his car. Platt wasn't arrested, but didn't go to work that Friday. Monday morning, he was dead. At the parking garage at his work, he jumped 3 stories to his death. He left behind a suicide note for his brother.
He said in his suicide letter how devastating that was, that even if he, could have and he would have proven his innocence, he would always have that mark on him. And it was humiliating for him.
His boss, Sim Gill, Salt Lake's district attorney, was saddened upon hearing Platt had committed suicide.
Absolute terrible day for us.
His family said the SWAT team never found any evidence of child pornography and claimed authorities relied on an unreliable confidential informant. Later, investigators learned that Platt's iPad was missing. They tracked it down, but its code was never cracked. Finally, in 2018, their search for child porn ended.
Once we found out we couldn't access that final piece of evidence, we screened the case with the prosecutors to get it officially closed.
That didn't stop Platt's family. They wanted his name cleared and demanded all the records, which the state refused. The State Records Division upheld that decision, claiming the records were confidential. They again appealed, and in May went before a judge to overturn the ruling.
They fought us for a reason, and that's because they were covering up a blunder, a tremendous blunder that cost Chad his life.
Tomorrow, as we continue Chad Platt's final stand, the Attorney General's office weighs in. Now, while the judge didn't give them all they wanted, it was enough to satisfy the family. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.